one shit. I ain't never did that one shit. I never did it. Yo.
Do you suspect someone of causing the death of your mother? Do you know
Do it. Listen. I ain't never did that one shit.
After failing the test, the detective lets Jasmine know her results. The results stated that Jasmine herself didn't kill her mother, but she was involved with her death, and she knew.
Information about maybe two brothers or somebody that might be involved, and for you to not get any deeper than you are, I think that's where we gotta clarify this. We gotta help ourselves out now. We gotta think of the rest of our lives at this point, okay? And I think you have some very detailed knowledge in your head about somebody you were willing to put on your arm.
Maction. You heard? Maction. You heard? Maction.
Okay, let's use our head here. You're smarter than this, okay? Matter of fact, you're trying to oversmart it, and that's you're trying to make something in your head right now, which is natural.
Jasmine left the police department, but she would return the next day and asked to speak with the detectives again. Jasmine realized that the police knew much more than she initially thought, so she wanted to get ahead of the situation.
Who would have just thought, like 7 months just of love, and you would think somebody could just do that. Like, why not care?
Why would you try to get ahead? Getting ahead of the situation will be leaving the freaking country. Maction, everybody. Let's get it. How big was that?
They make you feel like talking you die, like just talking you're gonna die. He even told me, was it yesterday, that if I were, because when you were rocking me, I wanted to tell you so bad. I know you did. So now I just found out how much my mom's insurance was. You know, she was the beneficiary. I wasn't the beneficiary, no. She had, at first it was her ex-husband, and I guess that she just took him out. She didn't make me one. She just took him out.
Took him out.
This person is your daughter or your children. So she just figured it out. And so he was the something. He's on his brother. And just didn't leave me.
Now, when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, it's really a great time to be a fan of the best rapper in the world.
Guys, it's time to get it going.
How some of the most important people in Kendrick Lamar's team and developed his game.
And the golden flash will kick it away to start.
Something is underway, and it's supposed to come.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stallions offense will get first crack at it here. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get the
brand new Project 3 agency and all of their other supporting creatives. What it looks like we are about to get next, and this may be Kendrick Lamar's next musical venture. And yes, I am
to the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Stallions come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They kick it away on 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will have its first possession game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Gets it out fast. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. That is no good. And guys, after the miss,
Now, who we end up seeing here front and center
after the miss on the 47-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
You could imagine that's something important.
Looking to fire. And his throw is
Well.
incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Stallions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
When you piece all this together and put it in the timeline we have already seen.
He'll get it to about the 25.
Ago with Dave Free saying that this was the calm before something seemingly, and then we saw that Kendrick's producers were all working in the studio together in 2025. I think it's safe to say that Kendrick Lamar.
Before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bailey. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Follow that up very soon, which is seriously, when you think about
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got it on the run. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
tour is unfolding and really concluding from what we know right now. As GNX drive
offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Back to pass on second down. Here's a hit. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Man, fucking.
Get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They come to the line facing third and
I'm
long
sorry,
from
man.
the
The Bengals keep
25.
popping in my head.
From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside.
Did that really just happen?
Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Hit that notification bell.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown Stallions. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a way from being over. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Short hands, it's Clark. Knocked off his feet.
Really solid timing here between wide receiver and quarterback. You see curl routes all the time. Got to do a good job. As soon as he breaks and starts to curl back to the quarterback, you see he throws the football right to him. Great timing.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the
What have you gotten out of Kawhi since he's been
line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fires. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They boot it away on 4th down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will of the 2-minute timeout. Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the golden flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Stevens. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. When it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
what that would mean, but last year, as far as I'm concerned, if you look back at Vision's history, at this point in time,
Johnson wants to throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this, one of the best in the entire country, you have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
They'll immediately call timeout. These corners going to give them some space. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're looking to throw on second and short. Working that left side now. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a big gain. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
The Stallions will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Didn't find any crease in that.
Obviously, OKC, Orlando, Detroit, like those guys buy into what their coach is talking about. This team, the Clippers, don't buy in anything. You talk about a big barbecue. That's one of the biggest NBA history what SGA is showing to the Clippers right now. Matter of fact,
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on...
Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kent State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Okay, that's good.
Replay scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Having said that, let's not forget that the New Orleans Pelicans...
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought...
Respect our audience. Don't disrespect our
He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Stallions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop. Turn at the 42-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oh, you idiot, B.I.
Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Manning.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Right.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward.
Oh, I gotta go pick up my son in a minute for work.
Fair catch is made, and they'll.
I got all my jewels are shining, man. Look. That shit look real glistening in the light. That shit look real glistening. Yo, hey! I got all my jewels on. Well, these ain't all my jewels.
At the 19.
I need to buy some more jewels.
Guys, let's see
Mid
how it
life
goes
prices.
this time for the Kent
Buying
State
jewels.
offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly
Son
can't.
of a
I think
bitch.
one good way, David, to help your quarterback
Bitch of
turn
a
the
son.
page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback adapted. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
And the Golden Flashes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Golden Flashes are on the move. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The short hand. It's Stevens. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job on the quarterback, keeping his eyes down the field.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top.
exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is getting.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Because we got a serious freaking problem on our hands.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by a few over Northern Illinois.
Yeah.
And everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Open space at the 25. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Final play of the quarter coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The RPO, fire complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Age 25 in 1996. He's now 54 years old.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. And they'll stop 5 yards short of the first. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. Big tight end makes the grab, it's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGowan. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Got his man on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get to him as he throws. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown Stallions. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running.
Oh, that. You ruined my algorithm, child. Hey, that's my #1 song. Yo, yo, yo.
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't.
Turning it on! A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. Jet sweep pass. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Golden Flashes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give as they work on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. Finds Reese at the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Golden Flashes just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Johnson wants to throw it. Big guy smells it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The official says no good.
Man, that's two best kicks today. Alright.
At 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Last chance coming up.
Rah!
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm tripping because I got a shit, so. 3-1, who up there next?